but Young Miami is good at what she does for the purpose of it. There is still a side, and those people that could do great interviewers are now becoming the media.
Yes. Everybody's media. Summer Walker's media. Cameron's running like he's Stephen A. Smith. It's what we're dealing with.
Why are you saying like he's Stephen A? Why he not running around like Cameron?
Cameron to be that.
That's what people be mad at you about when you say shit like that.
Which I think he should lean into. Be the old villain.
OD, that was hate.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I think people be mad at you.
Oh, it's hate.
Cam is running around like he's Stephen A. Smith. No,
why is he a sports journalist? Because he has an opinion? Why?
But him and Mace have proved to have a good opinion that people care about.
He got Mace having a job and really like check because the bag is there.
But Elliot, you don't think that we all come from the culture of we all sit around in our neighborhoods in front of our buildings.
But Mom don't make you a journalist.
But I'm just saying we all sit around in our groups with our friends and talk about
our
sports,
opinions, yes.
music. That's all these guys are doing right now.
But that's not fair. Is Shannon Sharp a journalist?
No, but that's the
Or does he
easier
have experience from it?
That's where the athlete becomes the media. That's the easier Charles Barkley. That's easier transition.
So why is it easier for the athlete but not the artist?
It's not easy, but I don't like it because, like, you imagine, like, this is the shit I do well, and now everybody want to do it, and they get the celebrity off that shit.
You don't like it because you feel like they're not coming to the journalists to have these conversations.
I'm real with that.
Which affects your bottom line.
The best I ever do is me with that. So then you want to be that off celebrity or what? So I can talk about that. I don't like that shit, and not be a hater.
Yeah.
It's reality.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
You don't like it because you don't think they're good at it?
I know I'm better at it.
Okay.
It's me. It's my life.
Okay.
But Elliot, what would make you better at it? Because in this day and age, it's just not about getting the information right. It's about who's more entertaining. So who are you to say I'm better at this than them when what
I'll prove it to you I'm better than you. Like I'm the best. I'm more informed.
Are you better at telling a story? Are you better
100%.
at getting accurate
They're not
information?
better. Like that shit cringeworthy. I watch that shit. It's not good.
Yo,
Shit ain't popping. It ain't popping.
I don't agree.
What's the Cameron interview? Was like, yo, Cameron really asked the questions. Like, what are you talking about? No.
But what interview did Cam take away from something of, let's say we're the hip hop ilk. Even if Maul and I aren't journalists, we're still in hip hop media. You are a hip hop journalist. What interview did Cam take away from us?
They have celebrity has access to different things that I may not have. And again, I do feel like they underperform.
See, I think I have to push
Every
back.
time.
I have to push back there because you have had 25 years of relationships with publicists, PR interviews. The three majors where Cam is a celebrity and has, relationships for him being in the game for 30 years. But you have direct relationships with the majors that the rest of the podcasting world never had. So you still do have that. I think we have to go back to the period at the end of the sentence of what the fans want. And with Cam or Young Miami, maybe they just want to be entertained. With Kai, they just want to be entertained. They don't want to be informed. They don't want to be informed.
The access goes to them above me. That's the problem I have. That's what it comes down to. You see what I'm saying? Because it seems sexy, like, yo, Cam's the sports reporter now. Hey, woo.
Okay, but let's not act like that's not always been hip hop or entertainment at the time. We've seen things that were hot and then failed immediately, but at that time, that was the hot shit that people went to. And that's like any genre.
They don't have to fail. It's all good. They can do their thing. I'm just saying, like, yo, I'm competing. I want a shot. I'm in this. I'm still here. I want to compete.
But that goes back.
But now you sound like the old nigga in the park that don't get picked up no more.
And I don't want to be that. You're right.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that you are that because
it's all good.
I know your work. I'm from New York City. I know Elliot Wilson's work.
My nigga.
But
love.
I do understand at the same time, like, there was a time where what I was into growing up, my parents and my uncles, they was kind of like, yo, what is that y'all listen to? That's great.
Maul, it wasn't fly to be media.
No.
That's a fact.
Nigga, you're media.
That's a fact.
You built a whole foundation.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
But that
you did that. You both of y'all.
Yeah.
Yes,
it wasn't fly.
That plus the format changing, whether it be YouTube, social
media. My life
media.
is that.
Because print was cool, but it was never sexy because at the end of the shit, it was just your name.
I made as fly as I could back then with Double XL, right? It wasn't that fly.
But I feel like you, and this is why I was defending you all year, you adapted, and why I think people like Kai and other streamers should look at you, because I watched you since I was a kid adapt to the new shit every time.
Yeah.
The source was the source. It was the only thing, that was it, the Bible. There could never be another magazine.
Yeah.
Shifted, went to XXL. Everyone was blackballed. All right, I'll go with the people that are blackballed. Here you go. Here's 50 Cent on the cover. XXL, because, like, you always shifted with that. Then when the blogs came, even though you pissed off Nah Right and everyone else because they felt like you were late to the party, to the regular consumer, you weren't.
They hated Rap Radar, right?
Rap Radar came.
Oh, my God.
But then how all those bloggers viewed you, I think is how you're viewing someone like Cameron. Because you have all the connections and relationships that maybe SK, Low, Mech, and them didn't have. But you still looked like somebody that was at the forefront of shifting to blogs. Then we made podcasting popping. Then Rap Radar podcast came, and you took God knows how many interviews from us. But you continue to adapt. So that's why I'm shocked to hear the things that you're saying now, because I've only known you to adapt.
And you're right. I'm in the process of adapting. I got my own Elliot Wilson Experience thing popping off January 7th. Interviews. Bigger Picture with DJ Head, Jeremy Heck. I'm trying. I'm out here.
And I think what you guys have done this year with the elephant in the room.
Let's talk about it. West
with
Coast.
Drake and Kendrick.
West Coast Wilson.
I know you're West Coast Wilson.
Let's go. What's
West
up, Mom?
Coast Wilson is crazy. let me just put that out there.
I didn't want to make
Calling yourself West Coast Wilson is absolutely crazy. You've been in LA how many years now?
No, a little bit.
Not even 2 years, right?
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Call it West Coast. Yo, you East Village Radio is like a staple.
Yo!
Like what are we? West Coast Wilson? You abandoned the East Village Radio?
I think Drake walked in the East Village. No securities do that interview.
Yeah, he did. Oliver. All Dolo like mad.
All right, so let's get to the shit.
Let's go, Mom.
Because I have some questions.
So what's up, man? Because I honestly feel like had Elliot Wilson not been relocated and living on the West Coast in California,
okay,
I feel like your stance on a lot of the whole Kendrick Drake shit would be different.
Wow. Okay.
I feel like it was by proxy
Let's
of
talk about it.
Yo, it's palm trees, it's sunshine, it's good weed, pretty women. You know, it's like it's 60s outside. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's Pyrus outside. Fuck it, I'm West Coast Wilson now. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if Elliot was still living in New York City, I don't feel like your stance on a lot of things would be what it is right now, bro. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think so.
I love you, Mom. I received that.
Yeah.
My therapist said I received that.
But no, speak to it though. How much of it is because you were on the way? You felt that energy. You felt that, you know, the entire California.
I'm extremely disappointed that our guy, the boy, lost his battle.
But why do you feel like he lost the battle?
Because he never viewed him as a worthy opponent. Underestimated his opponents. Like he's like, yo, I take this shit
I don't
serious.
think that's true.
No,
now we disagree. Now we got our first disagreement. We got our first disagreement of the night.
I'm here.
I'm on the opposite side of that. I feel like
he doesn't think Kendrick's on his level.
I don't believe that.
He does not. He still doesn't.
I don't think Drake
he still doesn't.
I don't think Drake engages with anybody unless he feels like they're worthy.
No, but he turned everything to 20v1. Everything he did was that. Literally on Family Matters, like, I gotta get serious about it. I gotta get focused. Family Matters, he says that about the shit. He can't focus.
That's because
Kendrick.
that first part of Family Matters was from the beat of push-ups, and it felt like he probably had most of that done already.
Yeah.
And then continued on.
It was
let me take it serious and focus on Kendrick.
shit. It wasn't like, yo, Kendrick is a threat to me. He could be greater than me. Drake never thought that.
Yeah, but I don't
ever.
I don't think he's replying to the 20v1 shit unless Kendrick is involved in it or Kendrick was the one that said something on Like That. If Like That doesn't have Kendrick, I don't think he's replying to The Weeknd with. I think it's just going to be a sub.
No, of course.
Future,
Absolutely.
just a sub. I don't think we get the Metro Shut Your Hoe Ass Up. I don't think we get any of the 20v1 if Kendrick's not involved.
But we know Kendrick always wanted to like have the battle with dude and try to tear him down.
But everybody.
And then he was never like, he's my opponent. So when he challenges me, I'm gonna like get him right.
Well, you started.
You see what I'm saying? Makes sense, right? I started what?
The Kendrick and Drake tension was 100% your fault.
Okay. Control Verse
came out. Everyone laughed about it.
Crown.
Mac Miller put out a beautiful tweet. Everyone that was really.
What was the Mac Miller tweet?
Can I still use like verbs and similes or something? Mac said something fucking hilarious. A lot of people took it with a grain of salt that it was just competition.
Okay.
You interviewed Drake live after Nothing Was the Same.
Yep.
And Drake sounded, I'm not saying this was the case, I'm just observing as a fan, sounded like he was a bit in his feelings because his temperament changed and said, yo, do you remember any other line off that? Which is cool. He's entitled to do that. Absolutely. That started everything to me when he was on stage with you.
Damn.
So what would you like to see Drake do post battle?
Interview him.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's get to it. Same city. You in Toronto. You're in Toronto at the Rogers Center.